Some refer to it maybe as a fugitive. Some say Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid running across the country. But the field's wide open as far as what we're going to see. How do these guys, without giving anything away, how do these guys all stay connected and yet go their separate ways?
Well, that's the challenge, because I think you'd imagine that the guys get over the wall and then scatter to the four winds because they all have their own agendas. But people tune in to see the relationships. They want to see Michael hanging out with Sucre because they have that odd couple friendship. So you don't want to leave all that stuff by the wayside. But we know there's $5 million buried in Utah. Everyone who broke out knows about it, and we'll be meeting up again really soon to squabble over it.
Do you miss Joliet, the penitentiary which was once a working, facility?
I shut that down in 2002. We had the run of the place all last year. We shot there pretty much every day for 10 months, and I do, in a strange way, miss it. I had a lot of respect for it, like you'd have respect for a graveyard. But at the same time, it was scary and oppressive. We had members of the crew who would cry spontaneously on the way home for no reason that they could put their finger on, other than the fact that they were working.
Because it's depressing, right?
Yeah.
And psychologically,
it's just something in the air. But second season, we're filming down at the lake and we're in the woods. We're out on city streets wearing civilian clothes. It's a totally different universe that we're operating in.
You spent a lot of time running in this second season. In this first episode, apparently you're running all the time.
Yeah.
Are you in great shape? Did you work out for this? Did you join a club?
Chicago was bad for me. I packed on a few pounds thanks to the deep dish pizza and the great Greek and the great Italian that Chicago had to offer. But we're sweating it off this season. I mean, Dallas, it's been 110 degrees for the last 30 days. But that helps because the sweating and the squinting into the sun, it looks like we're suffering, and we want to make it clear that the guys almost had it better on the inside with the 3 squares a day and a roof over their heads, and now every moment has to be a struggle to survive.
You're a good-looking guy. Prison Break has done very well. You got a Golden Globe nomination.
Yeah. Has
life changed for you?
It's great, professionally speaking, because doors are open for me that are closed, that were closed before. Prison Break is this international hit. It's huge in South Africa and Singapore and any place you can name, and that means something in the world of feature film, because movies are made with an eye toward foreign markets and stuff. So I'm looking forward to maybe having a few films to balance out my TV career.
But you didn't do any. You had some offers to do some films, and you didn't do any between 1 and 2, right?
No, I had to take a break because I was fried after 10 months of shooting the show. It's very physical, a lot of stunt work.
But you must have wanted to jump at the roles. I mean,
yeah, there is that temptation to strike.
Jump all in.
To strike while the iron is hot, but. It's all too easy, I think, to make a mistake, to rush forward because, there's a lot of money involved or you want to get yourself, in the movie business as soon as possible. But the show is my priority, and as long as it's on the air, it'll continue to be. So because I was so wiped out after the first season, I knew I had to take some time off to regroup so that when we came back for second season, I'd be ready to go. It's like your bread is buttered at the show if you immediately start looking away from it. Absolutely. You came into town years ago. You've been here a long time. It's about 95. And you were in the office, you were a temp, you did all these other jobs, except acting. Why did it take you so long to jump in? I was scared. I mean, I moved to L.A. to be a part of the business, but I didn't want to act because I didn't have the nerve. Princeton graduate, smart guy, very intelligent, fear of failure. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I mean, I knew going back for my 5th reunion at Princeton, all my classmates would be fresh out of law school, making, enormous money on Wall Street. And there was that fear of, what would I have to say? What would I have to show for that really expensive degree? I was in Buffy the Vampire Slayer. You know what? That's all they wanted to talk about. When I went back for my 5th, I'd just done the one guest star on Buffy. No one wanted to talk about law school. No one wanted to talk about med school or Wall Street. They only wanted to talk about Sarah Michelle Gellar. Yeah. You own the Brood. Do I? You own the Brood. It is the Wentworth Brood. I mean, is it a natural brood, or is it something that you're working in front of the mirror to get that smoky look going, or what? Usually,
it's your identifiable characteristic in my eyes.
well, thank you. Usually I'm just squinting because my eyes are sensitive, and we're out in the sunlight. It's hard to see. But that's that's kind of become the root of my character. And what
You
I'm
can't give an
looking forward
inmate
to-
sunglasses. That you never see an inmate with
That's
sunglasses.
a luxury we can't afford. But it was essential to the first season because you needed my character to be kind of stone-faced, cool, calm under pressure, because you needed to believe that Michael was someone who could make the impossible possible. And now what I'm looking forward to second season is we're on the run. I'm with my brother, around whom I can let down my guard, and I can show more facets of Michael, more vulnerability than I could for.
He's not always right. He's not always in charge. He's not always
There are a lot
so
of
darn
cracks
smart.
there that are coming to the surface.